Hey y'all, welcome back to the DG Outdoors channel. In today's video I'm doing a review on my grandpa's K-bar knife that he gave me from when he was in Vietnam. And I'm going to give a little history about the K-bar knife, and then we're going to tell some cool stories about this and show off the knife. Now, before I get started, this is about the 20th time I've tried to film this video. Let me scoot over a little bit. About the 20th time that I've tried to film this video. And only because there's a lot of history with this knife and stories, and the knife is very sentimental to me, so I keep having to restart if I mess up. So hopefully this is the last time that I have to restart. So first things first, the K-bar knife. Okay, this exact knife is made by the U.S. Camulus Company, and it was adapted by the U.S. Marine Corps in 1942, November of 1942, by, I believe, 1944, any combat soldier in the Marine Corps could be issued this knife. This knife actually has a 7-inch long blade. It does not have the normal leather strapping that you would see around the handle. I don't know if this ever actually had it and maybe they took it off and he painted it or what, or if it was issued this way. One thing I do know is that in Vietnam, a lot of the Marines were issued leftover stock from World War II. So that's where this could have came from. I'm not even sure. What I do know, it's got beautiful patina on it. I love the look of this. It is extremely sharp. And there's reasons why the K-bar knife has stood the test of time like this. Soldiers are still getting issued a K-bar style knife. Different variations, I'm not even sure. But this knife is awesome. It is sentimental to me. I do not use it. It sits in my my archery toolbox, like I said yesterday when I showed this off a little bit. This knife actually replaced the trench knife that they would have used in like World War I. And the one thing is, I love this knife. I love the way how it distributes the weight. And most of the time now they use it as a utility knife, not much of a combat knife. But the one cool thing about this knife, okay, is when I got it, I took some calcium lime rust remover and I wiped down the whole entire knife to try to get the rust spots off of it, and then the patina actually came back to it. My grandpa has done a lot of stuff in his lifetime. He was, I believe, at least did 2 tours in Vietnam, if I'm not wrong, and I'll ask him later. He did Border Patrol. He worked for the DEA for a while. He did Houston PD down in Texas. And then he was an Indiana State Police officer. And when I first got this knife, see that indentation right there? There was actually a flare electrical taped to it. This knife has a lot of history to it. I don't even know. It's been all over the world. I wonder how many drug busts this thing was involved in, things like that. Some stuff that he probably would never want to talk about. This knife's seen a lot, just like he has. And it means a lot to me. It's full metal. There's a full metal tang that goes up through here, and that's where it caps off right there on the top, as you guys can see. The knife I bought yesterday to use when I'm hunting was so I wouldn't use this, and it's kind of the same style. Super cheap, Chinese made, but this is American made, and K-bar knives have shown the test of time. There's not really a lot of information I know other than it's really cool, and it means a lot to me, and it's something that eventually I'd like to pass down to my son if I ever have a son. I don't know how much of a review this actually was, other than I kind of wanted to show it off and make a video about this awesome knife and just sit here and talk to you guys, you know. I do have other military things like, um, you know, raincoat and some Gore-Tex pants and some stuff. If you guys want me to bring out the military stuff and do reviews on like my M65 jackets and some of the military uniforms I have, let me know. I put those videos off because I don't know a lot of information about them, and there's a lot of people on YouTube who are way better at, you know, knowing all the uniform history and all that kind of stuff. And I buy them to wear hunting and because they're camouflage, and I know a little bit of stuff. But y'all, I just wanted to show off this knife because it is awesome, and it is super sharp because I've ran it through the knife sharpener and put a really nice edge on there. But if you guys get a chance to get a K-bar knife, there's all kinds of knockoffs and things that'll never be as good as an actual made K-bar knife. And these things are expensive, and for me to have one, I think is really, really cool, y'all. So I'm gonna get off of here, and just remember, Jesus loves you, and I will see you guys on the next one. And I love you, Grandpa Tony. Thanks for the knife, and I'll talk to you guys later.